What's up, everybody? It's Josh and Jess from God Hates Unicorns, and we're here with another sizzling episode of
Bands we like.
Bands and Artists We Like
That's what I said.
that aren't as good as God Hates Unicorns. That's up for debate.
That was your part.
Well, you're not reading your sign. This is what my sign says.
I'm looking at the back of the sign. How am I supposed to read it?
We do this every week.
Wait, you have it written back too, so you know what it says?
Shut up. Well,
All right.
work smarter, not harder.
Well, who are you with tonight?
Here with us, we have Johnny Razorblade. Woo! What's up?
I don't think that's his real name.
Yeah, it is.
Hey,
That's his Christian name.
I have many names.
Yes, he is a man of many names. And here with us, we have Johnny, and we have him in the state that everybody sees him most often. How he's most photographed, the back of his head. So that's extra fun. Johnny, thank you for joining us.
You got it.
So many of you know, and for those of you who don't, Johnny recorded our album, No Glory Holes in Heaven.
Did he?
He did. Turn around. We want to see your face.
I'm shaking my head, yeah, but no, I don't think you can see that.
Yes, you did. And how was that experience?
It was fun.
Okay.
I mean, I enjoyed it. The big thing was originally Josh was like, "Hey, you want to record us?" And I'm like, "You got some video of you, so I know what you sound like, because I don't just record bands I don't like."
Yeah.
So he sent a video, and I was like, "Oh, cool, I'm into this." And that's yeah.
That's surprising.
Yeah, it's very surprising. Especially with the state we were in when we started this.
Without me.
Oh, no.
Well,
no.
Without me.
Well, and that was the thing. I listened to the first record, and I was like, "This isn't for me." and then he said, "No, we're showed me another video," and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm into it." And that's that.
Excellent. Well, I'm so glad we made the cut, and I made the cut, and I made
Well,
it,
he
and
almost
I made it so much
he
better.
actually, because he only records bands he likes, he almost stopped recording us when you joined.
That's not true.
I had to give him like
No.
so much more money to like continue on with the record, because he's like, I only do stuff I like, and now I don't like it anymore.
How
Well,
dare you?
It's just where it goes. I can't control it.
You can't. No.
But I do love learning to love it.
Oh, you do? You didn't have to learn to love it,
I
or
didn't
you
have to
did?
learn to love it. I loved it from the get-go.
Fantastic.
Yeah, the new
Thank
Johnny
you.
and Razorblades album, Learn to Love It. It's brilliant, dude. It's a fantastic record. I'm happy to listen to it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sure my band appreciates it as well.
Yeah, it was what came out in June, right?
The 25th of June, I think. That's
Okay.
right.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really one of the best records of the year in Pittsburgh, I think.
Wow. Well, I appreciate that. I wasn't anticipating that, but I appreciate it.
Well, not the best, but you did produce the best one.
You produced the best one, and you made another one that was really good.
Really, really close to that, the best one.
No, it's awesome. You guys are always awesome, and it was really exciting whenever I was just, jumping in and joining, being like, "Oh, we're going here for a recording." Okay.
I mean, technically, on one of our songs, you guys are actually on it.
Oh
That's
yeah,
true.
that's right. Money.
Yeah.
Money. Yeah.
Somewhere, if you listen real intently, you're there.
And that's what makes it so good.
So, question: running Razorblade Recordings, you've done great work. Who is the worst band you've ever recorded?
Oh, clearly you.
I said worst.
Fair answer.
I don't.
That's a fair answer.
So it's hard because I don't really go out of my way to work with bands I don't like. I mean, I actually go out of my way to work with bands I do like. So like for me, I don't really have that issue.
Well, I'm sure one of the bands you like came in and were more difficult to deal with than
Oh
you would
no,
imagine.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny and the Razorblades is that band for sure.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, I'm telling you for a fact that is that band, because we don't get things done.
You should talk to the producer. You should
Yeah.
talk to the guy who does all the
Yeah.
recordings.
Yeah. If only he'd listen.
So, what's next? What do you got going on this summer? What's new and exciting?
Lots of recording.
Yeah.
So yesterday, Royal Honey was here. They did
Nice.
a song for a 1975, 1985 punk comp that's happening. I do know on that, Paul Neal from Cthulhu is putting it out, and it's I know I'm on it. I know the Cheats are on it. I know Royal Honey's on it, and because I recorded those three bands. I know Doping the Void is on it because I heard it. That's all I know that's on it.
We're on it.
We're not on it.
We're on it.
I don't know unless you're on it. I'm not on it.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm literally mixing the Royal Honey song as we speak. Like it's up behind me because that's what I'm doing.
Well,
But
we
yeah,
love Royal Honey.
Well, that comes out what? September 12th, right?
Is it?
I don't even think the pre-orders are up yet.
Well, we like to give fake release dates for
Oh,
on our
I don't
fair enough.
think it's come out August.
August, you think?
Mhm.
August 27th.
Yep.
All right, August 27th it is.
Look out for the new release.
I mean-
1975 to 85, Cthulhu.
There we go.
I'm sure it's going to be on vinyl, so I don't know what the time frame on vinyl is. So there's that too. So you might want to take a 3-month trip on that.
They have till August.
They'll be fun.
They'll
They'll
have
get
till
it
August.
together.
That's when it's coming out.
So
We've decided.
make sure it's out. We'll be watching.
We're
for it.
gonna post it in the thing. It's coming out August 27th. Like this is happening.
No, but that's cool. That'll be a fun thing.
Yeah, that's fun. Catatonia has a record that's nearing completion. That's almost done. Trying to think of any.
Those
No,
guys are cool.
City Escape Artist has a new record coming out. There's a lot of stuff I'm working on that's not like fully done yet. The Jasons have a ton of shit happening. Can I swear? I don't know. Can I swear? Okay. Yeah, the Jasons have a ton of shit happening. I just don't know where it's going, when it's coming out. The new Von Erichs record just came out.
Let's look.
It's excellent.
I did see that. That is so
Yeah.
goddamn cool. I
Yeah,
love it.
you were playing some enough for us before, and that was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, all the vinyl's gone. It's all sold out.
that's awesome.
I think all that's left is CDs. I think. I don't know, but it's an excellent record.
For you non-hipsters out there, you can still buy CDs.
Or you could probably, go on your phone.
Well,
and
Johnny has a record. Go to his house. You can buy.
just go to, if you want to listen to this new album,
Hold on, I have his address right here.
go
Hold
to
on.
Johnny's house.
I got his address.
He'll play it for you.
We'll put his address.
We know where you live.
We know where
We
he lives.
know.
You do. That's all that matters.
So are you planning on playing out anymore this year?
We are playing September 17th, I think is the date, with Royal Honey, Murder for Girls, and the Homicides at Porky's.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I think there is a half cover Halloween that's going to be at 222 Ormsby.
Okay.
And I think we're playing that. I think
Nice.
that's it. It's hard for my band to do much timing wise, but so we try to work when we can.
Yeah, I've been trying to book a show with you for like 5 years.
I know. To be fair, one of those years though is null and void.
Yeah, but we still could have played it to nobody in face masks.
I mean, we could have. To be fair, I saw my whole band, I think, once that year. So
Yeah, almost same as.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Oh,
recorded a
yeah.
record
Yeah.
and that was it.
Yeah, that's I mean, throughout 2020, we were just kind of separating and just doing like he and I would do stuff, and then Marcus and Matt would do stuff, and then Tim got his own drums, and like everybody just tried to stay as separate as possible as well.
Yeah. Tim bought an electron drum kit just so he could practice because we couldn't practice. And I was like, sucks.
It sucks real bad. And like, I feel bad. Like a lot of venues are closing.
Yeah.
And it's not open back up. I mean, unfortunately, that's a lot of the venues are the venues that catered to bands like us.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like for you guys, for us, now it's like, well, you guys, who's your promoter? Because if you don't have a promoter, you're not getting in a venue.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, fucking Rex closed. Well, I guess it's opening back up soon as something else.
Yeah.
I just saw that.
Yeah, Howlers, BBT, Kativo, like it's just nonstop of like shit.
Yep.
Well, some of those were like a couple of those were before the pandemic, like BBT and Howlers.
Yeah, Howlers was originally supposed to go down the street.
Mm.
And I don't know how true it is, but I heard that they weren't going to allow punk bands anymore. Like they were going to do like more coffee shop style type music.
Like jazz and blues, I heard.
Yeah, and that's what I heard. I don't know how true that is, but I wasn't a fan of that. So
Howlers was a tough sell anyway, though. Honestly,
I like playing there.
I liked Howlers, but it was just like, you know, sometimes it was a tough sell because like sometimes you go Thursday or some shit. You know, it's like okay.
No, I think that's the day.
Who wants to come to Blue? Who wants to come to Bloomfield on a Thursday?
Well, I mean, it depends. I wouldn't play Howlers on a Thursday unless there was a national act playing. Yeah. Other than that, you won't catch me playing pretty much on a weeknight.
No. Yeah, like we have a Friday next week, but that's pretty much.
Yeah, that's not Friday's not a weeknight.
Yeah, most people are off on Saturday.
Yeah,
and that's the problem I have is like when you go out and play a show, say you're on a Wednesday night, whoever you're playing with had better be able to draw a crowd because, I mean, I know my band, we might get 10 people, maybe, and that's on a Wednesday. On a Saturday, it would be different, but on a Wednesday, maybe our wives and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody wants to go out because everybody's got to work the next day.
Exactly, unless you're playing with somebody who's somebody.
Yeah. Well, we're all somebody's.
We're somebody's to everybody else's, but just not, you know, we're not the somebody's to people who don't know anybody.
Right. Well, that's their problem for not knowing themselves.
Yeah.
That is entirely true.
Yeah, they're not in the loop.
They're just not in the
No.
loop.
I got a whole ton of records over here of bands that rule, and because of that, everybody should go see these bands. I could list off all these bands, and they all are good, and everybody should see them.
I know who the best one is.
You're up there. Don't worry. God Hates Unicorns, right over there. You're sandwiched in between Johnny and the Razor Blades and City Escape Artists. The downstrokes are above you.
Excellent. That's a good spot. That's a prime spot.
There is nobody above us, though.
I mean, technically speaking, on my wall, they're above you.
Okay, on a physically.
But anyway. So, did you, like, you know, how's it been? Have you been able to get out a lot more? Like, have you had more traffic with, you know, recordings? I know you have to be bombarded at this point because everybody wants to go to your studio.
Everyone we interview.
Every single person.
Everyone we interview is like, oh yeah, I recorded Johnny.
Yeah, it's tough because I don't really have a life outside of working studio stuff. Like I work, I get up, do my actual job, then I work some more doing studio stuff. When I see my kids and my wife and everything, that's everything in between. If I have like nobody here that night or something like that.
Mm.
Like right now, like I saw you guys work with Tempered, and you know, I worked with them, and one of those guys is in Catatonia,
Mhm.
And then every night or every Monday, he's here recording something, vocals, guitars, whatever, for the new Catatonia record. You know, and then Tuesday night there's another band here. Then Wednesday night there might be another band here. It's just nonstop.
It's a good problem to have.
But still, it's a lot when you have a family.
It's a lot. Like there'll be times where like we were playing in June, like, June 25th, we played with the Jasons, Rocky Dennis Face, and Temper. And with that, basically, I really didn't record much at all in June. There was like a couple nights during the weekdays I would record, but I took off to try and practice with my band. We ended up getting no practices in. I think we got like one in before the show. That was the first time we played together in a year and a half, and then we played.
Oh,
and
Wow.
then
So how'd it go?
that was all right. I lost my voice halfway through one of our songs because most of my singing is done as backups on somebody else's records. So like I'm not hitting the notes that I normally would hit, and that sucked. But you know, it's fine. Yeah. But I mixed a lot of records in June, and that was it.
It's really, I know with me and probably with you too, it's hard when you have the family and you have a spouse and kid and making time for everything and everybody feeling like they're getting enough time.
You just gotta neglect them.
That's
That's what it is. You just,
that is an approach.
that's the wholehearted way to do it right.
There are parents who do that. I don't condone that behavior, but yes, that happens, unfortunately.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I've been trying to take I took my son out to a show last week. I've been trying to get him out to more shows, and like he wrote the chorus to Not Your Day on our record.
Some of it.
I mean,
the main hook.
My kids, they love going to see bands when they can. And like when we played at the one show with the Jasons, they love the Jasons. And that was an all ages show, so I was able to bring them. It was the first time they were actually able to see my band live, and they got to see the Jasons live, and they loved it. It was like their favorite night.
That's awesome. I brought Ginny to our first show out, and she had such a great time. She watched Stolen Stitches. She loved them. They did the fire and the sword swallowing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
She had such a great time.
She had a little unicorn one on.
She had a little, she's 4. So she's still a little nugget.
Yeah.
And she had such a good time.
You gotta crump them young.
Yeah, I mean, mine are 6, and they're, you know, they've been listening to punk and metal and everything else since basically the day that they came out.
Yeah.
And that's basically been it. So they like literally everything. If like they have their own little iPods, and you go through them, you see everything from Kelly Clarkson to the Misfits to literally you name it, it's probably in their playlist.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, that is great.
That's so good.
my wife was playing like Nick Cave and when my son was in the womb.
That's rad.
The nicer ones, not the bad ones. The nicer ones.
Hey, I'm all for it. Whatever is good for the kids. I mean, honestly, Nick Cave is musically a good influence on anybody.
Oh yeah, he's brilliant. Like
so,
and like that was supposed to be our wedding song, but then my wife was like, no. Now it's like if I bring it back up, she's upset because that should have been our wedding song. The Into My Arms by Nick Cave. It's like a perfect wedding song, but she's not. You know, she wanted to do like a 2-step or something.
My wedding song was the Ramones' "Baby I Love You."
Oh,
that's a good one.
That's what we had our first dance to, and it was a tough song to pick because like I'm sitting there going through all these songs and I know I'm like that would be cool. Lou Reed's "Perfect Day." If it wasn't about heroin, that would be real cool. But it's that was up there, and there was a Buddy Holly song. I'm like, but that was, we ended up going with the Ramones because why not?
You know, what'd be a great wedding song is that Typo Negative track from their first record. Was it? I forget the whole title, but it's I know you're fucking someone else.
That's a good wedding song.
That would be a good wedding
That's a
song.
really good wedding song.
Like imagine being at a wedding and that comes on. And it's like, I know you had what is it? Come on your mind and come on your breath. Like it'd be great. Like but
It
just
would be
popped on.
something. It would be
Oh
something.
my God! Somebody's grandparents are gonna have a heart attack.
Inserted that diaphragm before you left. Like whatever. Rest in peace, Peter Steele.
Is he dead?
He's dead, yeah.
Oh, who even knows?
Yeah.
Who can keep up?
Funny
with
story
him?
about him.
What?
Back when me and Val were living in Munhall, we would go back and forth trading like screensavers.
Screensaver.
Remember screensavers? Okay. So like I would put like scat porn,
Okay.
just like fuck with her when she was out of the room, and then she would put like Peter Steele's Playgirl, like holding
Oh,
a giant dick, and like it would go back and forth between like scat porn and Peter Steele's dick on our fucking on our computer.
Well, that's cute.
I had to throw the computer away because I don't want to get tracked, but still.
That's sweet. I like that.
Yeah. Scott porn and Peter Steele's dick. I mean,
I like it.
Nothing like dick.
like he's all like, sensual, like. Meh. I don't know if you've seen the spread, but it's
I'm sure he's seen
it's a nice spread.
He's seen it.
It's a nice spread.
Yeah. I don't go out of my way looking for it, but it's there.
It's
Oh.
a little curved. It was a little curved. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Too soon. It was like 5 years ago.
I don't know. I wasn't keeping track. I'm sure it's fine now.
It was a little lean, a little left,
Hey,
which
that's
is fun.
that's great. There's nothing wrong with
If
that.
it hits the spot, it hits the spot.
Exactly.
Rigor mortis isn't set in yet. Yeah, she's gonna have to edit a lot.
No,
of
I'm
this.
not, dude. I'm not editing any of that. I'm keeping all of that in. That is excellent. So, what else? What are your thoughts? What are your feelings, hopes, and dreams? Life.
On anything or anything
Whatever
in
you
particular. I don't know. I just want. I don't know. That's a weird question. I'm not really a good people person talker. I tell people what to do as far as how to sing something or what. That's cool. I don't know much about myself.
Tell her to sing something.
No. I mean, I'll try, but I won't do good. You know my limits at this point, which are vast.
I know a lot of people's limits, and so I mean, it's like I know where to go, where what direction to push them, and how to get what I need out of them. It works.
That's a gift.
Yeah, and that's we'll stress that for this video because working with Johnny is really, really brilliant because he does tell you exactly do that again. You can do it better.
Mm-hmm.
This like it's you need that honest like opinion on it because you're not going to get the best of yourself if you're not like hearing that from somebody else.
I try to be honest with people. Some people they don't like the brutal honesty, so I gotta phrase it differently. But other people's like, dude, that was fucking terrible. Do it again.
Yeah. I mean, like, we were never terrible recording because, we're awesome. But I definitely like listen to you, like, do that one again. Yeah, 100%. I know that. And I'm glad you said it. And,
we're all glad he said it.
Yeah. And he meant like do that again, like get another female singer. But
He didn't mean that.
no, but I didn't mean it because we didn't get one, so it needs to be like glossed over right now. I have a Craigslist ad out. It's all good.
I guess I was gonna say they shut those down, but no, those kinds of ads are still allowed.
Not those kind of ads.
Okay. I don't know.
Not a Domino's pizza ad.
Nobody knows about Domino's pizza.
Well, we're gonna keep talking about like everyone does.
Okay.
Because they should know about Domino's
They're
pizza.
not gonna find out.
Bitch.
But
She fucked annoyed.
I would fuck the shit out of the Noid. I don't care who hears it. If you are watching this, Noid, you hit me up. I'll give you my fucking number. I'll give you my home address. Just come over.
Wasn't there a video game, or was that the 7-Up spot?
I think there was. I know there was a 7-Up spot video. Game.
Okay, maybe I'm confusing it. Because back in like when Nintendo was a real thing, like
Yes.
it was on that.
Yeah.
I think it was the 7-Up spot though. For some reason, that was a video game.
I think I have an annoyed figurine somewhere in my house.
Well, you're not gonna have very long if I spot it.
Haven't you done enough?
No. Never.
Jesus
What
Christ.
Anyways, enough about me and the Noid. So, we got a couple shows coming up. You got a shit ton of albums coming up, and I know you're gonna just keep getting flooded. Like we're gonna want to come back. You know, how do you manage? How do you manage this crazy lifestyle?
Very carefully on a calendar. I still handwrite calendars. A lot of people like to use phones and whatnot. That's not for me. I'm a hand note sort of person. So if you go in my kitchen, you'll see a calendar up on the wall that has every band written down on the dates that are supposed to be there. And my wife lists things there for if there's a party that I need to know about, or the kids are doing something that I need to know about. That way I'm not booking bands on those dates.
I like it. I'm old school. I always take handwritten notes because I don't know. I just lose things on the computer. Like not everything, but if I took every single note on the computer, it just gets all.
And that's the thing is like, I don't look at the calendar on my phone enough. I don't look at the calendar on my computer ever. So.
Why are you looking at me? Anyways, I think that's a great technique. So, what? Stop looking at me. So, anyways, here's Johnny. Johnny and the Razor Blade. Razor Blade. Tell him to stop.
Learn to love
It's
it.
kind of funny.
Learn to love it.
Anyways, thank you so much, Johnny. This has been fun, and we hope to see you soon in real life. Leave me alone. I want to leave me.
You're gonna learn to love it.
I won't.
I'm gonna keep saying their album title until it's over.
You know, it's a wrestling thing, right? I don't know if you do that. Know that or not.
I did not.
Yeah, I came from wrestling.
From what? From who? Or
I don't remember exactly who said it. It might be Ric Flair, honestly.
Oh.
That's a lot of the stuff that we talk about. So we'll if we practice, we'll practice like 3 songs for like 3 hours, and the rest of we'll just talk about wrestling.
I like it.
That's basically our practice.
it sounds very rapey, but I'm with it.
Now I'm gonna have to edit the goddamn video.
Yeah. I have to do at least one where she has to edit it.
I might not. We'll see. We'll see how.
Like, yeah, you're gonna learn to love it.
Okay, go away. Anyway.
Sorry.
Thank you so much, Tony. You're awesome. Thank you for being here. We love you, and we hope to see you soon for recording, for seeing you out.
Yeah, we're working on a prog record. Not really.
Maybe. I don't know.
We want to. Though.
We're doing something. We're doing some stuff.
We got some new songs.
So we'll see. We'll be.
Yeah, I even let her sing on them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's actually okay.
that's what you should name the record. Actually, okay.
Actually okay. Well, we're actually gonna maybe name the record No, because every time we put a text out, our bass person just replies no.
Yeah, to everything.
Everything. Matt, yeah, it's like no. Most of us jokingly, but it's like.
But you don't know if it's a joke, because sometimes it's not, and you just don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, with that context of just no, you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
It's like, no.
No.
We gotta get some Domino's pizza delivered.
Shut up. Thank you for coming on. This is
You got
Johnny.
it.
We're gonna have all your links below or above or to the side, depending on how. Stop looking at me.
I'm looking where you're pointing, you weirdo.
Bye.
You're like this.
Get out of here. We'll see you soon.
Got your links down here.
Stop. See you soon. You're the
Weirdo.
best.
See ya.
Yeah. Bye bye.